All right, today we're going to crack open a secret recipe. This is the recipe that's making all those AI assistants, way, way smarter. And here's a little spoiler. It's all about learning.
Have you ever wondered about that? It's a great question, right? And the answer is actually pretty simple. See, just like you and me, AI doesn't just know everything automatically. It has to have a way to learn new stuff, to go look things up when it doesn't know the answer.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The cool technique we're talking about is called RAG, and honestly, the easiest way to get it is to think of it like an open book test at school. Instead of making the AI memorize, literally the entire internet, which is impossible, we teach it how to find the right answer in a giant library. And that one little change is the secret to making AI so much more helpful and, actually correct.
So to really, really understand how this all works, I want you to imagine something with me. Let's pretend our AI is a master chef, a world-class chef. And this whole RAG thing, well, that's its secret recipe for cooking up the perfect answer for you every single time.
And just like any good recipe, this one has steps, 4 main steps to be exact. We're going to go through them one by one so you can see exactly how the magic happens.
All right, step 1. First things first. Any good chef knows you have to prep your ingredients. Our AI chef is no different. But its ingredients aren't things like tomatoes or onions. Nope, its ingredients are information. All that text from books, from websites, from, any document you can think of. This part of the process is called parsing. And you can seriously think of it like washing your vegetables or peeling a potato. You're getting rid of all the stuff you don't need. So it takes a messy web page, with all the ads and weird menus and pop-ups, and just cleans it all away. What's left is just the pure, important text. That's the only part our chef can cook with. Okay, after we've cleaned our ingredients, what's next? We chop them up. This is called chunking. An AI can't just read a whole book at once. That's way too much. So we chop that clean information into smaller, more bite-sized pieces. We call them chunks. And we even overlap them just a little bit to make sure no big idea gets chopped right in the middle. Okay, now we're getting to what I think is the most magical part of this whole recipe. It's time to create a secret code. So here's something you gotta understand about computers. They don't really get words like we do. To a computer, a word like apple or car, it's just a bunch of letters. It has no idea what an apple tastes like or that a car drives on a road. The words have zero meaning to it. But what are computers really, really good at? Numbers. They're amazing with numbers. So, to help our AI chef understand what all these words mean, we have to translate them into the one language it speaks fluently, the language of numbers. This translation process has a fancy name. It's called embedding. But all you have to remember is this. It's like giving each piece of text its own unique flavor code, or maybe a meaning barcode. It's a special set of numbers that stands for what the text means. So things with similar meanings, like happy and joyful, they get number codes that are really close together. But things with totally different meanings, like happy and car, their number codes are way, way far. Okay, quick recap. Our ingredients, the information, are all prepped. They're chopped up, and now each piece has its own secret meaning code. They're all neatly organized in a giant digital refrigerator, let's say. And that means our AI chef is finally ready to take your order. So, you type in a question, something like, what are the best new phones this year? Well, that question, that's your food order for the chef. And guess what? The very first thing that happens is your question also gets turned into one of those secret meaning codes, instantly. And this, my friends, is where the real genius is. The chef takes the meaning code from your question and zips over to its digital fridge to find the ingredients with the closest matching flavor codes. Think about how much smarter that is than just a normal search. A normal search looks for the exact word iPhone. But this way, if you ask for cell phone recommendations, the chef knows that's related to smartphones and iPhones even if you didn't say those words. It's searching for the meaning behind your question, not just the words themselves. But wait, before the chef starts cooking up your answer, there's one last super important step, a final quality check. It's called re-ranking. The AI looks at, say, the top 5 ingredients it found, and it double-checks them to pick the absolute best one, the most relevant, the highest quality piece of info to build your answer from. Only the best of the best makes it to the final dish. Okay, so we've gone through the whole recipe. Prep, chop, code, find. But you might be asking, why does any of this matter? What's the big deal?
Well, it's a huge deal for a few really big reasons.
First, it means the AI can learn about brand new stuff, like instantly. It doesn't have to be retrained. Second, you get answers you can actually trust because the AI can tell you exactly where it got the information from. It can also become an expert on very specific things, like all the rules for your company. And maybe the most important reason of all, it helps stop the AI from from making stuff up when it doesn't know the answer.
When you think about it, the goal isn't to build an AI that's a know-it-all. The goal is to build a master researcher, an AI that knows how to find the best information, just like a great chef knows how to use a cookbook to find the perfect recipe. So the next time your AI helper gives you a perfect, totally up-to-date answer, you'll know the secret recipe it used to cook it up just for you.